Section hook, generation failed. Imagine standing in a crowded subway station, the hum of conversation blending with the clatter of trains. Now, picture that same station transformed, walls alive with murals, music echoing through the halls, strangers pausing to marvel at the beauty around them. What just happened? Creativity happened. It's the force that takes the ordinary, the overlooked, the mundane, and reshapes it into something extraordinary. But creativity isn't just for artists or visionaries, it's universal, a tool we all possess to reimagine our world. It's the spark that turns a blank canvas into a masterpiece, a simple melody into a symphony, a routine day into an unforgettable moment. Think about it. What makes a child's cardboard box a spaceship? What turns a chef's ingredients into a dish that tells a story? What transforms a forgotten alley into a vibrant gallery? Creativity. It's not just about making art, it's about seeing possibilities where others see limitations. It's about bending reality, even if just for a moment, to reveal the magic hidden in the everyday. And yet, creativity isn't reserved for grand gestures or monumental achievements. It's in the small acts, the quiet revolutions. It's in the way we arrange flowers on a table, the way we solve problems at work, the way we turn a stranger's smile into a connection. Creativity is the lens through which we reinterpret the world, the force that allows us to elevate the mundane into something meaningful. But here's the question: why does creativity matter so much? Because it's not just about aesthetics or innovation, it's about survival, evolution, and hope. It's how we adapt, how we heal, how we dream. Creativity is the antidote to monotony, the bridge between what is and what could be. It's the infinite canvas waiting for us to pick up the brush and begin. So, what will you create? How will you transform the ordinary into the extraordinary? The answer lies within you, waiting to be unleashed. Imagine standing in the dim glow of a flickering torch, your fingers tracing the outlines of a bison painted on a cave wall 30,000 years ago. What drove those early humans to pick up charcoal and ochre, to leave their mark for generations unborn? Creativity wasn't just an accident, it was survival. Those first strokes of art were a rebellion against the silence of the wilderness, a declaration that humans could shape their world, not just endure it. From the caves of Lascaux to the pyramids of Giza, creativity became the engine of civilization, turning raw stone into monuments, whispers into epics, and fire into forge. Fast forward to the Renaissance, where the streets of Florence buzzed with the fever of invention. Da Vinci didn't just paint the Mona Lisa, he sketched helicopters, submarines, and human anatomy with a curiosity that refused boundaries. What separated him from the rest? The audacity to ask, what if? Creativity wasn't a luxury, it was the lifeblood of progress. The printing press didn't just spread words, it ignited revolutions. The steam engine didn't just power machines, it powered the modern age. Every leap forward began with a spark in someone's mind, a refusal to accept the world as it was. But creativity isn't just about the giants, the unnamed millions who wove textiles, composed folk songs, or built homes with nothing but ingenuity and grit. Think of the Silk Road, where ideas flowed as freely as silk and spices, blending cultures into something new. Or the Industrial Revolution, where tinkerers and garrets transformed society with gears and grease. Why did they dare? Because creativity is the ultimate act of hope, a bet that the future can be better than the past. Now, look around. The smartphone in your hand, the music in your ears, the buildings that scrape the sky, all born from that same relentless drive to create. From cave paintings to code, humanity's story is written in bold strokes of imagination. The question isn't whether creativity shaped our world. It's whether we'll keep daring to push further, to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary once more. Section Key Insight 1: Generation failed. What drives us to explore the unknown, to question the mundane, to see the world not as it is, but as it could be? Curiosity. It's the spark that ignites the creative flame, the restless force that pushes boundaries and shatters limits. Across disciplines, from science to art, engineering to storytelling, curiosity is the common thread that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. But curiosity alone isn't enough. It's when we pair it with play, with a sense of experimentation and freedom, that magic truly happens. Think of it as the sandbox of the mind, where rules are bent and possibilities are endless. Why do we stop playing as we grow older? Is it because we've been taught that play is frivolous, that curiosity is childish? Yet, history tells us a different story. The greatest breakthroughs, the most revolutionary ideas, often come from those who dared to play, to tinker, to ask, what if? Take Leonardo da Vinci, for example. His notebooks are a testament to a mind unafraid to wander, to sketch flying machines centuries before flight was possible. Or consider Marie Curie, whose relentless curiosity led her to discover radium, forever changing our understanding of the universe. These weren't just scientists or artists, they were explorers, adventurers in the truest sense. And what about today? Look at the architects of Silicon Valley, the designers of cutting-edge technology, the creators of groundbreaking films. They don't just work, they play. They experiment, they fail, they try again. It's not about perfection, it's about possibility. So, what stops us from embracing this mindset? Fear, perhaps. Fear of failure, of judgment, of stepping into the unknown. But what if we reframed failure as discovery, judgment as feedback, the unknown as opportunity? Imagine a world where curiosity and play were not just encouraged but celebrated. Where every question led to exploration, every idea was given room to breathe. This is the essence of creativity. It's not about talent or genius, it's about daring to stay curious, to keep playing, to see the world through the eyes of a child. Because in that space, in that limitless playground of the mind, lies the potential to create something truly extraordinary. Imagine a single brushstroke on a blank canvas. Now imagine 100 hands, each with a unique style, adding their own strokes to that same canvas. What emerges isn't chaos, it's a masterpiece far greater than any one artist could conceive. This is the power of collaboration, where diverse perspectives don't just add to creativity, they multiply it. Think of the greatest innovations in history, the printing press, the internet, even the humble post-it note. None were born in isolation. They were the result of minds clashing, merging, and ultimately, transcending their individual limits. Why does collaboration ignite such extraordinary outcomes? Because creativity thrives on friction, the spark that flies when different worlds collide. A scientist's rigor meets a poet's whimsy. A programmer's logic dances with a designer's intuition. It's in these collisions that the ordinary shatters, giving birth to the extraordinary. Consider the Apollo missions, a staggering achievement not just of engineering, but of collective imagination. Thousands of specialists, each with their own expertise, united by a single audacious goal. The moon landing wasn't just a triumph of technology, it was a testament to what happens when diverse minds align. Every voice, every perspective, became a vital thread in the tapestry of innovation. So, what's the secret sauce? It's not just about putting people in a room together. It's about creating a space where differences are celebrated, where every voice is heard, and where the friction of ideas is harnessed, not feared. When a musician collaborates with a coder, or a chef with a chemist, they're not just sharing skills, they're rewriting the rules of what's possible. The result? A symphony of creativity that resonates far beyond the sum of its parts. This is how the mundane becomes magical, how the impossible becomes inevitable. Collaboration isn't just a tool, it's the alchemy that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. In the heart of Sao Paulo, where the hum of the city never sleeps, a forgotten alleyway became the canvas for something extraordinary. It started with a single stroke, a vibrant splash of color on a crumbling wall. But what unfolded next was nothing short of a revolution. Local artist Rafaela Silva, armed with nothing but spray cans and a vision, transformed this neglected space into a living, breathing gallery. Her work didn't just cover the walls, it told stories of resilience, of community, of the raw beauty hidden in the cracks of urban life. How does one woman's defiance against the mundane ignite a movement? The answer lies in the ripple effect of her courage. Within weeks, the alleyway became a pilgrimage site. Tourists, photographers, and even skeptical locals flocked to witness the transformation. Silva's art wasn't just seen, it was felt. It sparked conversations about public space, identity, and the power of creativity to heal. The alleyway, once a symbol of decay, became a testament to what happens when we dare to reimagine the ordinary. But the story doesn't end there. Silva's project caught the attention of a tech startup, Artaviva, which saw potential in bridging the gap between street art and digital innovation. They developed an app that allowed users to scan the murals and unlock augmented reality experiences, animations, interviews with the artist, even hidden layers of meaning. Suddenly, the walls came alive. The fusion of analog and digital didn't just preserve the art, it expanded its reach, making it accessible to a global audience. What began as a solitary act of rebellion became a collaborative masterpiece, proving that creativity knows no bounds. The impact was undeniable. Local businesses thrived as foot traffic surged. Schools organized field trips to study the murals, turning the alleyway into an open-air classroom. Silva's work became a case study in how art can revitalize communities, both economically and spiritually. But perhaps the most profound lesson was this: creativity isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. In a world that often feels fragmented, it's the glue that binds us together. The alleyway in Sao Paulo is more than just a collection of paintings, it's a living reminder that when we dare to see the world differently, we can change it. So, what's your canvas? And more importantly, what will you create on it? Creativity is not a gift reserved for the chosen few, it's a muscle, a skill, a way of seeing the world. But how do we channel it into our everyday lives? How do we turn the mundane into something extraordinary? It starts with curiosity. Ask questions, not just the obvious ones, but the ones that challenge assumptions. Why does it have to be done this way? What if we tried something completely different?